Shalom, this is Michiana Area Israelites, Time to Awake, here coming to you with another video on encouragement and inspiration. I'm going to call this video, the bad get treated good and the good get treated bad. Okay. Before I get started, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, you Akwal, you brothers and you sisters out there that's continuing this faith. You woken up to the truth of who the true Israelites are, and you're seeking everlasting salvation through hope and patience, faith and charity, and waiting on the coming of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, and seeking it and enduring it to the end. Alright. As I was saying, I'm gonna call this video the bad get treated good and the good get treated bad. This video was just I was inspired by this video and by another video that I watch a lot of videos, mainly on the truth, and just certain other videos that has a lot of that's dealing with knowledge and wisdom and understanding of this word. Okay. I also listen to music too. I listen to worldly music. I haven't listened to any Hebrew music lately, but it's all through the spirit. But there is some worldly music that I'm inspired by to make me want to do a video, mainly dealing with the scriptures, dealing with the scriptures, dealing with somewhat of this truth. Okay, and inspires me to make a video. And this topic, this subject, I listened to a random video like I said, I watch a lot of videos, and it inspires me to do videos myself. And like I said, I also listen to a lot of music. I listen to music too, worldly music and Hebrew music, but I haven't listened to any Hebrew music lately. I don't really watch the camps like that no more, like I used to, because my eyes are just, the Lord will show you, man. The Lord will show you. He'll put the spirit of discernment on you to know what's right and what's wrong. Okay, me myself, I'm not 100% right, but I want to do it to the best of my ability. But at the same time, I know you don't have to be in the camp to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Like I said, I watch a lot of videos. There's a lot of brothers that I watch, sisters as well, but mainly brothers. I'm not going to give their names out as of right now, but I do watch certain brothers. And this topic, this subject that I'm going to talk about, I was inspired by a certain video and I want to say the name, but I ain't gonna say it yet. I ain't gonna say the name yet, but I will here in the near future. But I'm not gonna say it yet. Throughout my other videos that I'll put out, I'll probably put that out there, but not right now, of who I watch and who I don't watch. I mean, like I said, I watch a lot. I examine a lot. But anyway, this video I'm doing is based on the bad get treated good and the good get treated bad. All right, because this we're in a wicked society, man. We're in a wicked world. The more evil that you are, the more bad that you are, the things that you do that are wicked, the more you'll get love, the more that you'll get praised. Okay, you'll get a good reputation. You know, people will people will love you, man, because of what you've done in this world. Because you're bad. You know, the what they say, the women like the bad boys. All right, women like the man who does bad things, man. You got a lot of guys that are in the penitentiary that get more attention than men that's on the outs on the outside world that are not locked up. Okay, I think they got some type of dating site of prisoners, and you'd be surprised, man, of how many women write to convicts, man. Right? The more wicked that you do within this world, the more that people will like you, people will love you. And the more good that you are, people will assume that you're a lame, a nerd. You don't fit in. Okay? And if you are that way, you're mainly a person of the Most High. Okay? And from birth, man, from birth, man, you were always like that. But you got distracted by wanting to fit in, and wanted to do things so you get accepted. Okay. So certain guys are like you, certain women, right? So you pretty much turn to that side, and you start doing bad things. You start doing wicked. You start stealing. You start thieving. You start fighting. You hanging around the juvenile delinquents, man. Okay, ones who breaking the laws of this country, the laws of America. All right, start doing drugs, drinking, hanging out at night, hanging around places that you're not supposed to. Okay, all just to get a reputation, just to get people to like you, just for you to fit in. Okay. Because if you wasn't doing these things, you'd just be plain old person, a lame. All right, the bad get treated good, and the good get treated bad, and that goes for everything. Whether you coming up in life, going to school, jobs, the people that are more successful in this world are people that are wicked. I ain't gonna say all, but a high percentage people that are successful are wicked, man. They do wicked things and they come off as good, but they're wicked, man. And me being in this truth, the most wicked people that come to mind are these pastors, man, these preachers. They don't do half the things that they preach. These big mega churches, man, it's a scam. It's big business. The Lord ain't in there, man. Matter of fact, that's the first scripture I'm gonna start off with. Okay. This is Acts chapter 17, verse 24. The power that made the world and all things therein, seeing he is Yahweh of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. The Lord ain't in some of these mega churches, man. TD Jakes. You know, the Lord ain't in there, man. They just fooling the people, man. They, you know, and a lot of people go for that. Especially our people, the Negroes. They fall into that, man, cause of like the way the pastor dresses, the way he looks, the way the church looks, all donned out. You know what I'm saying? It's very pretty. It's shining like, you know, like gold or something like that, man. It's a big mega church, man, and what a lot of people was drawn into there, and you want to be a part of that. But it's total wickedness going on in them churches, man. Total madness. Fake pastors, preachers, deacons. The women in there are fake, man. They talk about everybody and everything but themselves. Okay? But they're looked upon as great. They're looked upon as good. Okay? But they're not, man. They're evil as hell, man. But the more, like I said, the more wicked you are, the more you're glorified in this world, man. The more you'll love, because this is a wicked place, man. This is a world of Satan, man. A world of demonic demons, man. And the more wicked you are, the more that you're recognized, the more that you're loved. Okay? Because it doesn't matter how talented you are. You got a lot of people out here, you know what I'm saying, that's celebrities, man, and they ain't talent worth doodle, man. They not talented at all. But it's the things that they do and mislead the people. That's what makes them look good, man. A lot of rappers out here, cause rap itself, man, at one time it started off good. It started off okay. Like The Message, for example. The Message, that was something that, man, at that time, for young black males and women to hear, it was just like, wow, cause they related to it. You know, it was, you know what I'm saying, they were saying it was messed up out here in these streets, out there in New York. You know what I'm saying? And the people related to it. And as time as the years grew, as you know, because that song, it came out like somewhere like in the early 80s, 82. You know, rap itself just grew. It just grew. It became more of a more conscious, of more telling you what's going on out here in these streets, how black people are not getting treated and not having a fair share in things. You know, police brutality. You know, you had NWA. You know, Public Enemy. And that was someone in the mid to late 80s. And then like the late 80s, early 90s, you still somewhat have conscious music, rap music, but gangster music was rising as well. Okay, like I said, NWA, but NWA was talking about police brutality, was which that wasn't all bad, but they went more into the bad side of things, of making young black males want to be gangsters. Okay, and it became popular on to the mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. Booty shaking, video vixens, and all that stuff like that. How it played a major part in our lives coming up in the world, wanting to be like Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be like Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Puffy. Okay, because what we seen in the videos of how they were just being glorified, and how they just looked it, and they had the big chains and flossing money all around, and you know what I'm saying, and the women, and all that's just fake, man. Pure fake, man. But this is what the young black community got drawn into. Alright. Especially myself. I mean, I knew the real gangsters and drug dealers out, you know, in real life. That had a big influence on me too. But it was all a combination of things, you know, the videos and actual people in my neighborhood, and just had a big influence on me and wanting to be like that, which drew me in. Okay, because this is what you think is all right. This is what you think is good, you know. Because you had, don't get me wrong, you had righteous men out there too, but the wicked got over, the righteous got overlooked because of the fake, because of the wicked, man, the bad, which most of us thought was good. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And now, and look what you got now. Like I said, the early 2000s, the mid late 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s. Now hell, we're in what, 2019, and we're almost coming into a new decade, and look what we got now. It's worse than it's ever been, man. It's worse than it's ever been, man. We went from shell-toed Adidas to sagging pants to skinny jeans, now to men out here just actually wearing dresses and having man purses, man. But this is what was considered in. This is considered what's all right. This is what's happening. Okay, the fashion. All right. Turn our babies into effeminate, man. Making gay and transgender be all right, wearing dresses, man. Okay, the bad get treated good and the good get treated bad. Cause when you're good and you see these things and you come against it and you speak on it, you're going to become the enemy. And that's what's going to mainly happen with the righteous. The righteous is going to become the enemy because they're going to speak on these things and they're going to say it's not right. And a lot of us are going to give up our lives for it. Okay. But when you with this, man, you're all right. You're cool. You're what's happening, man. You're in, man. You know what I'm saying? Why you think, man? Shoot, hell, you got women out here that got more women than half the men out here, man. And I mean, good-looking women too. The woman who wants to be like a dude, the stud, got a good looking woman. And you got men out here, man, who's just out here struggling. Some of them might be doing good, but you know they speak a good game. They don't want the good, hardworking man. They want somebody that's with all types of tattoos. You know, the nice, fancy, haircut design. You know what I'm saying? Men with that, but even now more, shoot, women. You got some women out here that got more women out here than men, and good looking women too. You know what I'm saying? And this is and this is what's happening, man. Like I said, the more good you are, the more you look like a lame, man. The more, like, look at me right now, I got a fro. That's not that right now, that's not considered cool. At a time it was, but now no, it's not cool. You gotta look like a freaked out. I can't even call it gangster no more. I don't know what to call this today. All tatted up, earrings, sagging pants. Like I said, now they, you know what I'm saying, they wearing dresses, and that's considered to be cool. That's considered to be all right. That's considered to be good. And if you're not doing it, then something is wrong with you. All right. Where I'm at, I know I've just been speaking, man, and I'm at 21 minutes, man, and I didn't want to go this long, but this is heavy on my head. The next scripture I'm gonna go to is Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Okay, saying it's all right to be a homosexual, man. Saying, hey, it's cool to wear dresses, man. You know what I'm saying? When the scriptures clearly speaks against that, Deuteronomy chapter 22. You know what I'm saying? Being looked at as a hardcore gangster thug. You know what I'm saying? The bad boy, convict, constantly being incarcerated. All right. You fake pastors and preachers out here, man. That appear to be righteous, but you mislead the flock, man. Okay. Pastor was his preacher Paulie, Vampire in Brooklyn. Evil is good, you mislead the flock, man. You say one thing but you do another, because there's all types of wicked things going on in them churches, man. All right. And good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Okay. Woe unto you that call evil good, man. When you're bad, you get looked upon as great, man. As great. Somebody who's popular, who's known. What are you known for? Robbing, stealing, killing. You know what I'm saying? Car thief. Hell, you got even crackheads that's popular. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The bad get treated good and the good get treated bad. When you're good, when you're good, you're constantly struggling, man, but you making the way. That's the Most High. But the Most High has to keep you at a low state, man. At a low state. He can't put you up on a high. He can't have you being high-minded, man, because you'll totally forget about him. But when you're down and out and you're struggling and you're constantly trying to make your way through, you know what I'm saying? You it's hard. It's hard, but you constantly enduring, man. You constantly keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's the Most High trying to tell you that, you know, He's with you. All right. Whether you see it or not. Soon, hopefully, you'll probably will, but that's the thing. Even if you do or you don't, you still trust in Him. And people with a high mind, they don't. So they out here doing their own selfless things, man. All right. And them are the people that, you know, they get looked at as, they get, you know, they're popular, man. When you can sit up here and just not work your whole life and sell drugs and, you know, pimp women and rob and steal and boost and all that type of stuff. The fast way of living, fast money living, you know. From there, let me go here. Try to hurry up so I can be done with this. I'm pretty much doing all right though, but I don't want to go too long. But I'm gonna go to John 15 chapter. Okay. This is the book of John. I'm gonna start this book of John chapter 15. I'm gonna start at verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Alright? Because Yahweh Shai, man, was, he did no wrong. He did no wrong at all. He healed the sick, raised the dead. He did all these great, magnificent things in the sight of men. And they still hated him for it, man. Still hated him for it. The scribes and the Pharisees, the hypocrites, man. Still hated him for it, man. There was no guile found in him. Slocky if I misquoted that. This verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. Okay? Because when the bad get treated good. When you of this wicked world, man, when you doing bad things, man, the world, they love you, man. Like I said, the women love the bad boy. The bad boy image, the bald head, the tattoos, the crazy talk, the slang, you know what I'm saying? The criminal lifestyle that you live, always being incarcerated. Like I said, they got like some type of dating site or something like that, where the prisoners look out to get with a woman. Hell, half of these men are doing life. They ain't gonna never get out, but they end up getting with a woman. They'll end up even getting married. The woman will come up to the correctional facility, and they'll end up getting married up there. And he ain't never getting out. Never. Why is good hard-working men out here, man, struggling and making ends meet? And I'm not speaking for myself. All right, I'm not speaking for myself, because it's men out there that's really doing the thing and taking care of themselves and handling business, man. And women treat them like shit. Wouldn't piss on them if they was on fire. But here it is, this man and done all types of criminal things, criminal activities, and you love him, and y'all getting married. That's how twisted this society is, man. Slick talking, pimping. Okay, pimp, man. Take a woman and tell her all these things, but don't give two shits about her. But she love him. You know what I'm saying? So like, what it say? If you were of the world will love his own. Yeah, when you doing all these things, pimping, doing when you're a thug, gangster, criminal, you know what I'm saying? Pimping women, you know what I mean? When you misleading the flock, you pastors and you preachers, man, you're loved, man. You're loved. Slackio. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, because I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. That's men and women that, man, choose the Most High through His Son over everything. Not trying to be of this world, not trying to fit in. At one time, you were trying. At one time, you were trying. And it was at a time you did. But see, that's the mischief. That's the devil tricking you. All right. Because you seen what that type of way leads to. Because it was never for you from the jump, but you got misled. All right. You fell into that ditch. But as time grew, as time, grew, and you found out the truth, you start gradually climbing out of that ditch. The best thing that can ever happen to your life, the greatest thing that can ever happen to your life, is when you fall. When you fall, but you get up. You get up, because the devil's always gonna try to keep you down. But if you're meek and you're lonely, you're steadfast, man. He can never touch you, no matter what you did or whatever happened into your life. You constantly seeking the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, faithfully, man, and to the end. All right. Back what it says. If ye were of the world, the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Yeah, man, when you're just like Yahweh Shai, who this man think he is. He think he too good. But when you was trying to fit in, when you was out here doing the wrong thing, when you was trying to fit in, people laughed at you. People looked at you as if you was lower than what they were. They laughed at you, man. Oh, look what you doing. Or trying to get an education. Now you got some people out here, man, that was, man, the baddest of them all. Now they seeking an education. And everybody loves them, man. Everybody want congratulating them and shit. Excuse my French. But when you was on that, people laughed at you. People laughed at me, man. And I'm not taking that to heart. Because at the end of the day, I didn't stand strong I didn't stand strong in accepting who I was and what I wanted to do. I fell into the trap. All right. Like I said, the trickery, the devil will trick you. And I fell into that, man. Because all the laughter and all of the, he ain't this, he ain't that. And when I did try to turn to the other side, I fell real hard, and I got laughed at even more. People thought I was suicidal, man. But I'm going too long, but hey, it's all the spirit. People thought I was suicidal, man. Here it is. At one point, I was supposed to be this man, prodigy almost. Smart, educated, all that. 19, 20, 21 out on my ass, still living with my parents, man. And the same people laughed at me even harder, man. That's how you know it's all Satan, man. The Lord allows Satan to do that to me. Like I said, the best thing you can do, the greatest thing that ever happened to your life is when you fall, you get up, you climb out that ditch, and you keep going no matter what. Cause the demons, they're gonna constantly come. They're gonna constantly try to get at you. But now that you know what I'm saying, you're growing strong, and man, you just constantly enduring, man. All right. And what scripture say? That it says, because I have chosen you out of the world, because the Most High dealing with you. And a lot of people who can't stand it, you're gonna find out the people that you thought that you thought they was never with you from the jump, never with you. And now that you know yourself and you grown, you know what I'm saying, they gonna hate you. And they just mad because they don't have this. Okay. The women, your homeboys, your family, man. Hey, if it's not about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, then they are against the Heavenly Father and His Son. And not only the Heavenly Father and His Son, but the ones who follow Yahweh, the Yahweh Shai. Alright. But Salaki, I kinda just went to, I didn't want to go this long. But I'm gonna cut it here. It's another scripture I want to get, but I'm gonna just cut it here. But to just sum everything up, man, being in this wicked world, this wicked society, America, and throughout the whole earth, if you're bad, you're loved, man. When you're good, you hate. Salakia, the bad get treated good, and the good get treated bad, man. When you're bad, you're loved. When you're good, you're hated. Why? Because you're of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and you're with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to death. And the ones that are not with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai can't stand it, and they're gonna hate you. Hell, they're gonna even want to kill you. Because at the end of the day, it's about good and evil. All right, and color has nothing to do with it. It's the righteous against the unrighteous. All right, and soon, Satan is gonna come after the righteous, the ones who seek in the Heavenly Father with Son, the true and sincerity. All right. But with that, I'm gonna just give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to you Akim and you Akhwaz out there that's enduring and continuing within this faith through your true heart and your soul, loving the Heavenly Father with Son, and also having having love for your brothers, your fellow brothers and your sisters, and constantly continue. All right. With that, I'm gonna just say Shalom.